Welcome back to another video, guys. Today we are finally getting some stuff done on the SI, getting it ready for tune. I actually got the stuff inside the house. I'm gonna go grab right now. But before this thing even gets tuned, there's a lot of things we need to install: radiator, spark plugs, oil change, fuel pump. What else is that? I feel like I'm missing it. Oh, thermostat we got, and then an O2 sensor. So there's 6 things that on our list that we need to get done as we get started. And sorry if you guys kind of hear that. I'm trying to block them out, but we're gonna get started on that today. I'm gonna go grab everything out of the house and show you what we got. So today we will be installing a Skunk2 Radiator, which yes, I received it like that. Hopefully the core is fine. I want to check on that right now. I do also have a O2 sensor, which somebody sent me on Amazon, which was like way cheaper than the OEM. Plus OEM is like hard to find. So, and then also have a Mishimoto Thermostat, which will help the car run a little bit cooler and open up a little bit sooner. So we're gonna go ahead and unbox all this and see what we got. I can't believe I really got sent it like this. Oh boy, we're here for a surprise. Mainly I just want to see this side. Ah, bruh. Ah, you fucking serious, dog? I don't think it'll be that big of a difference. I don't think that really do anything. But while that's getting done, while I have Brian trying to look at that, I'm gonna go ahead and take this crossbar off to get to the radiator, but I'm gonna have to drain this thing first. So we're gonna go ahead and drain it. I got the car up in the air, bumpers off already. We're getting to work today. Let's get it. While that's been draining, I already started working on the spark plugs here. Pretty much got this whole piece off. Got that off. I'm gonna go ahead and take that off. The spark plugs will be running is NGK 2669s, gapped at around 0.22 of an inch. So I'm gonna go ahead and gap these while I'm doing it. And yeah, I got my little gap tool somewhere. It's over there. But we're gonna go ahead and gap these, get these installed. All right, finally got this thing freaking emptied. Finally got the spark plugs gapped. Got pretty much everything going. Now I can go ahead and take this out. And it should be pretty easy. Just got to disconnect the upper hose, lower hose. And yeah, and then we should be able to access the thermostat in there. So should be pretty easy. Got the stock radiator out. Now it's time to put the Skunk2 one in. I'm gonna go ahead and take off the fans off of here and throw them out of there. Let's get it. That's gotta be like one of the most difficult things to do. But radiator's in, everything else is pretty much in, thermostat's in. I just gotta tighten up the hose on the radiator, on the thermostat, if I can get to it. You guys know these fucking cars don't have any room. Okay, I pretty much got all the radiator stuff in. Thermostat is in as well. Everything's tied up from what I remember. Now we're gonna move on to the spark plugs, which are pretty easy. I already got them done, so I just gotta change them out real quick. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get everything done today. Only because me and Nancy are going to a birthday party. So I don't think we really have time to at least get the fuel pump, but I think I'll be able to get the O2 sensor on there for sure. That's one thing I definitely wanted on there. So I'll probably just try to get that on. But for the most part, everything's pretty much done. Thermostat's in, radiator's in, spark plugs are in. Now we just have to do the flush. Not the flush, but the, I gotta bleed the system now, which is gonna be fun because on this car last time it actually was a pain in the ass. That's why I have the jack still behind me, so we can still do that today. But for the most part, I think we're solid. Build's coming along together good. I'm excited to get this thing tuned and finally back on the road. Been sitting for a little too long. Where the hell did I put the bit now? So I'm gonna go ahead and start adding coolant and start to bleed it. Nobody even told me that my mic was off. Like I was saying, this is probably the best part of this whole thing, is we're adding coolant, like I mentioned. Yes, using coolant and not water. So I prefer using coolant. Maybe one day I'll make a switch to water. I don't know where the lid went for that thing. But yeah, let me know if you guys like this longer form video. I know a lot of my videos in the past used to be pretty short, but now I feel like shooting long form content. Maybe you guys will enjoy it a little bit more. Brings the excitement to all this. No leaks down the bottom, which is good. Pretty sure this is just filling in the reservoir. I mean the radiator itself. Overall, pretty easy install, easy day. I think the longest part of this whole thing was draining the coolant. Now this part is the annoying part, because this is where we have to turn on the car with the heater on, let the heater run for a little bit, try to get all the air bubbles out. Now, last time we did this off camera too, I didn't really have the thermostat and it wasn't really opening, so it was being kind of a pain in the butt to really do, but hopefully this is super easy. Hopefully I don't have to worry about it. Heater on. Hold on. Now we just kind of watch it, let it go. Let the system flow a little bit. As you guys can see, the air bubbles are already coming out. So that's good. Add that on top. Now the main portion we want to see if this lower hose gets a little warm. But if you see air bubbles, that's good. That means that air is leaving the system and we're fully draining it out. But we'll probably just keep this process going for about 20 to 30 minutes. Kind of just watch where everything goes. If the coolant starts to go down, then we need to put more coolant inside. Right now, she's looking good. Kind of just monitor the temperature a little bit. Like I said, we want air bubbles to go away entirely. Now, bleeding the system on this kit is a little bit harder because of the way that the hose goes. OEM hose kind of goes straight into the head. This one kind of takes a little bit longer to get to there. Let me see if I can show you guys what I mean. So this hose kind of dips. You see that hose right there? It dips like that. OEM one goes straight. This one dips. So it's a little harder to bleed. That's why I have it jacked up to see if I can push some of that air out and kind of help it get warm a little bit. But it seems like it's doing its job, which is super good. Just kind of monitoring that, make sure the temperature doesn't go over. That's one little trick, I guess, a lot of you boosted guys on this kit can figure out. But shout out to E-Man for helping me with that. System is finally bled. It took me about 15 to 20 minutes, which honestly isn't that hard. Last time it took me like an hour. So this one was a little bit easier. Maybe the thermostat held, maybe it didn't. Or maybe because I actually knew what I was doing this time. But in order to know that it is fully bled, if you touch your lower hose and it's hot, it's good. So she's all good now. She's finally able to be driven at least until the filter, or not the filter, but the oil pump is all done. Which, honestly, I'll probably just do that off camera because I don't feel like doing it today and we don't have time today. So probably just do that later. Let me put you guys here while I get this ready. But yeah, after the fuel pump, all I need to do is an oil change, which honestly, obviously is not hard. But the fuel pump, I'm not too sure about that one. I've never done a fuel pump before. Well, I never done a radiator either, but at least I kind of knew what I was doing. Isn't it really that hard to do? So, yeah. But she looks good. She feels good. And that's what we love to hear. Just gotta put some more things on before I close the hood. Let me know if you guys are ready to see this thing get tuned. I also want to go to a dyno to kind of see when we're done, obviously, where this thing is really at on the dyno, because that's what I'm really excited about. Let's see what kind of numbers this thing will make. I'm thinking 320, 350 on a good day, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Let me know where I should go. I don't really know who I can hit up for a stock tune, or like a base, or like a just use their dyno. Just get a couple runs. See what kind of power this thing's pushing. We're going to be pushing. I'm super excited to get this thing on the road. That was the final pieces that I was missing in order to make this thing run 100%. Was the radiator and thermostat, because I really didn't want to deal with the headache of it overheating. Ow, my finger. We don't want an overheating car. That's a no-no. Biggie no-no. The Skunk2 one looks pretty good too.
Cannon. That be Molly Rock.